Hello, friends, and welcome. Today, I have for you this beautiful and simple Parker vector from the middle of the 1980s. I will start with a short history lesson to learn how this model came to be. In 1981, we have the roller ball, which was named RB1. This was the answer to the Parker company to the rollerball revolution at that time. Practically, the RB1 was a hybrid between a classic fountain pen and a rollerball pen by combining the fluid ink of the classic fountain pens with the ball point tip. It was introduced in 1991 in July in England and in September in the US and sold more than 2 million units before Christmas. In February 1984, this fountain pen, was added to the line and they call it FP1. But Parker decided to change the name, and from March 1984, the FP1 was referred with the name Vector. In Latin, it means carrier or arrow. This fountain pen was offered in four colors: black, dark blue, burgundy, and white, and in two size nibs, F and M. So I hope you can see that here we have the dark blue version of the fountain pen. It has this beautiful steel cap with the Parker clip, and I wanted to show you this interesting little steel nib imprinted on it Parker. At the back we have the feed, and on the feed we have, I hope you can see at this lighting, we have an M imprint. M is the size of the nib. So these nibs were only available in the F and the M size. We have this interesting grip section, which is metal. It ends with this plastic part, but when you hold it on the metal part. You unscrew this barrel. I love the fact that this is made from a metal. We continue with the system of inking, so you can use a Parker cartridge. So this model doesn't support the international cartridges. The Parker cartridge is much more wider at this end, so it fits quite good on this model. As I don't have an ink converter, I simply reuse this cartridge and fill it with a syringe. And that's what we'll do at the writing sample. So stay tuned. But till the writing sample, I will put this side by side with another Parker fountain pen. This is a Sonnet monochrome. Okay. And we also have the Lamy 2000 as a reference. We also have an old Parker 75 from the 80s. And we'll also use, for reference, a Waterman Culture Deluxe line from the 1990s. So these are the fountain pens side by side. I will leave the measurements of the Parker vector on the screen. see you at the writing sample. Welcome back, friends, to the writing sample. As I told you, this fountain pen uses Parker cartridges. Unfortunately, I don't have Parker cartridges, but I will use a Parker ink, the Parker Quink. And for this writing procedure, we need a syringe, a needle. Be careful with the needle. Okay, let's focus, and we remove the needle. We insert it in the syringe, and we will draw ink from the bottle. Let's see. Not much, just sufficient for us to ink this little cartridge. So we simply insert the needle, and you will see, yes, that we gently fill it to the top. Gently, gently, gently. That's it. Okay. The rest we will. Let me fit this to the Parker. Okay. And I will put the barrel. Now put it aside, and we put all the ink back in the bottle. Maybe here. Okay. We put the cap on the bottle, and we remove the ink, the syringe needle. Be careful. Okay, that's it. There's also a little mark here. No problem. So let us see how it writes. Okay, so we are ready for the writing sample with the Parker. Has a problem. Let me see. Usually, after you fill this cartridge, you must let it rest for 30 minutes because the ink has to go to the feed. So I didn't do that. I will gently push the cartridge. Let's see if no. So this plastic cartridge from Parker is a well-made cartridge. It's quite thick, so it doesn't break. We simply need to wait for 30 minutes and let the ink flow to the nib. So I will come back after 30 minutes and I will give this a try. So I'll return. Let's see if it works. So we have a Parker Vector from 1986. This has a steel nib, is the size M, medium. It has a cartridge, a Parker proprietary cartridge. It's a stiff nib, as you can see, no flex to it. but has a slight problem with the flow. But I think that yes, it's a temporary problem because it hasn't been inked for a period of time. I hope you've enjoyed my small review of the Parker Vector, a nice cheap fountain pen, but a student's pen, but a nice pen. As always, I wish you to have a nice day. Thank you.